Good morning, beautiful people. So today is, I've been on break, so I don't even know. Give me a sec. Oh, it's the 6th. It's the 6th of January. Happy New Year. Today, I am going to be finishing up the things that I did not do yesterday. And the main one is to organize and declutter my closet. Let me show you what we're working with. Okay, so now keep in mind, it's not typically like this, okay? Well, yeah. I just kind of like got tired of putting my things up, I guess. I don't really know how all of this happened. Okay, now I personally want to declutter. Like, I already have a good organized system, but one thing leads to another when I start to get dressed. So it's not, it loses its organization, it loses its power. But also, I just really want to develop a capsule lated wardrobe. So I want things that are classic, that will, like, pieces that will last eons. You know, I'm ready to start purchasing items that, you know, can be worn in different ways and aren't so like static, I guess. So like things that can be worn out, like dinner, to a club, whatever, but can also be worn at work. And like, you'll see what I mean, like as far as just things that are quality, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course there's gonna be some things that you can't translate between the club and work, but with my style, it'll work out, trust me. So yeah, just less fast fashion, which I'm not a fast fashion type of woman anyways. I definitely go for more capsulated items in the first place, so it's going to be pretty simple. The problem is just like fitting. I need to just be more honest about my body. If something doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. Like, the clothes are made to fit my body, not me to fit it, you get what I'm saying? As well as just like a bunch of the same type of things. Like, I have so many jeans and I wear like 4. If they're kind of just, you know, worn, and I thrift a lot as well, so I'm constantly buying things. That's a very honest statement. And sometimes the things that I buy are just like, oh, this is cute, but I don't really have a plan for it. And so I just want to be more intentional and strategic with the things that I purchase, just because I do love fashion. And something will, I have, you know, worn something that I bought 3 years ago and I'm finally wearing it 3 years down the line. I've done that before. So I don't really believe in the whole like, if you haven't worn it, then let it go, because I have a plan, you know. But at the same time, sometimes it's just taking up space. And I've been reading, let me go grab the book. So I've been reading The Power of Less by Leo Babauta. I bought this when I was really, really interested in minimalism. And minimalism won't work for me. I am a Taurus and a Leo rising. It's not gonna work for me. It's just not. But essentialism and, you know, being intentional will. So I want to be more intentional with my fashion, and I want to stop experiencing what you just saw in that closet. So yeah. And like, let me see. A majority of the time, my style is very comfortable. When I was in college, a guy described my style as comfy chic. So like, it's gonna be real like, oh, okay, but it's also, we don't ignore the fact that we need to be comfortable. So as far as like the shoes and stuff, I don't really know the plan for that because I love me a good pair of shoes, okay? Well, you know what? This is going to be a journey because I'm going to be in there. I am like, because of, I'm into astrology and human design and things like that. So because of me being an earth sign, like sun and moon, I can be very like cut and dry. Like, okay, yeah. But then later I'm like, oh no, what happened? Why did I do this? So I really, really want to like make sure that I'm not in there making cuts to things that I'm really, really gonna miss. And I'm gonna be candid. I'm stuck with what I'm gonna do. So I have a Poshmark account with my best friend, and nobody's really buying anything, but we have really good stuff on there. So I'm gonna like put on here what it's called. But the main thing that I was gonna say, like, me putting it on Poshmark kind of leaves space for it to stay in my closet, and if I'm ready to let go of it, I'm ready to let go of it. So what I'll probably end up doing is going over to Plato's Closet. I just moved to a new city, so I don't know if they have like a Simply Chic or, you know, any other type of resale shop, but because I'm confident I'll have a decent amount of stuff, and I will take those over to the, you know, whatever resale shops, boutiques there are, and if they don't take them, I'm just going to Goodwill. Because if I leave it in my closet, and that's like scares me, I'm like, oh, that means it's gone. But if I keep them in my closet, I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna not want to get rid of it. I'm gonna hold on to whatever energy that I clearly want to get rid of, and that is not gonna be conducive to my growth nor my journey of less. So yeah, I'm like, I'll try to sell it because I did pay good money for the stuff. Like, it's not like I buy cheap things, but I'm ready for less to be in there. I'm ready, like, and that, the worst part is that that's not all of my clothes. There are more. Hi. So I have successfully read my leisure book. This is called Night Theater by Vikram Paralkar. Paralkar. That's what I'm gonna say. What I do is I read a serious book when I first wake up, when I'm like laying in the bed, just kind of like to help me feel inspired for the day. So that's what The Power of Less is. And then throughout the day, I'll read a fictional kind of like get away from the real world type of book. It just helps me not only get through, like, it keeps me on my toes. I see that I like to read 2 books at a time because one can get boring and it's like more so mundane. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be like, okay, I've been reading this, you know what I'm saying? Whereas like I can bounce back and forth, and I haven't read for leisure in a really long time. As far as like fictional books, I've been focused a lot on self-help. So I try to do a serious one and a fictional one just so that I can remain engaged, because I do love to read. But you know, when you're just doing something where you're like, oh, I'm just constantly trying to fix myself, you're just live a little, okay? Gosh, it's not, I mean, life is about learning, yes, but it's also about enjoying. So, and you can learn in the enjoyment. So yeah. Oh, and I also did my eyebrows. See? So things are getting done. It's lit. Also, I figured out what happened to my closet. So that's been like that since the 1st, because I was supposed to go to brunch on the 1st with a group of girls, and so the night before, I tried on some clothes to figure out exactly what outfit, because this was gonna be, you know, the first time I met them, but also the first of the year. Like, you gotta set the tone. And she canceled. But either way, I left my closet like that. Oops. So we pulled it together. Like that. Bras, underwear, socks, intimates, the suitcase, blah, blah, blah. So the time is now 11:40 and I am hungry, okay? Famished. And I have not eaten. And I don't feel like cooking, so we're going to eat this sweet potato, so it's sweet potato crust, which is really, really good. Barbecue chicken, sausage pizza, and I promise you it's fire. It is from Aldi. I think it might be like $7 at max. I have been craving some hot chocolate. I don't typically drink hot chocolate, but I've just really been thinking about it. And so I have my baking cocoa. And I also have some leftover eggnog. So I'm actually going to use this. Like, it's pretty much gone. I've been wanting eggnog, but I've also been wanting hot chocolate, and I don't really want to have to choose. And on the back of the cocoa can, it tells me how to make 5 servings. But I'm one human being, so we are gonna have to Google it. And it says 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder, 2 tablespoons of sugar, a 1/4 tablespoon of vanilla, yeah, because I don't know how to divide 1/2 of a cup into 5. This is probably gonna make it really, really sweet, so I probably don't need the sugar, but I am not, well, I was gonna say I'm not gonna stray away from the recipe, but I started off with that, didn't I? Skeptical because I'm about to eat this pizza. And I'm like, how's this gonna taste, you know? Okay, I'm gonna go with sugar first. So it's 2 tablespoons of sugar. I feel like that's a lot. So I'm doing 1. That is where I'm gonna stray, because I think the eggnog, like I said, it's gonna already be sweet, so just 1 is good. If I need to change it, then I'm gonna use, I have like a erythritol, something like that. What's it called? It's a sugar substitute. Because don't nobody need no 2 tablespoons of sugar in 1 cup of anything. 1 cup? Please. Just kill me now. Give me, like, that's pre-made, especially frozen. I'm adding seasonings. I'm adding salts. I'm adding everything, okay? But no, seriously, this pizza literally needs nothing. And I was very surprised. Very surprised. So yeah, it's got like that perfect mixture of sweetness and savory, you know? Yikes. So if you like chicken sausage, I'll get that one over. I highly recommend this pizza. Only thing I do is I move the sausages around if I can, because they're typically not placed in a like organized fashion. It's the only thing I do that's different to this particular pizza. I don't even know what made me try this pizza, because I might have had something that was barbecue. Yeah, this is done. Okay. I'm also not so this is a pretty big mug, and you can't see, but it's literally like right here. Oh well. Okay, I am not watching TV this month, and so I'm having to get real creative with me spending time at home. So like when I read, I listen to classical music or jazz. I can watch YouTube if it's like a helpful video, so like all these vision board 2023s or morning routines and stuff like that I can watch. And I get a movie night once a week, so I had my movie night. I went Monday to see the new Avatar movie, and I am just ready for next week. I've really been wanting to watch the new Jurassic Park. So yeah, I mean, that's also why reading these books are so easy for me right now, because there's nothing else to do. I'm letting my hot chocolate cool down. But yeah, my closet, very happy. The first step was organizing it. Decluttering it will come, but I cannot expect to do it all in one day, otherwise I will be stressed. So just I think what I'll do is give myself like a still hot but tasty, yeah, 2 cups of sugar would have made it too much. I love my cup. But yeah, so 2 tablespoons of sugar is what I meant. So yeah, I think I'll just give myself a deadline. Yum, cannot wait to eat it. Gotta let it cool down. Okay, so I was looking through my refrigerator and my pantry to see what I already have, and just kind of thinking about what it is that I already have on my grocery list, because I'm about to go to the grocery store. It's 2:09. I decided that one of my meals, probably lunch, will be sweet potato, kale, quinoa, and then I want to put some tomatoes in it. And it'll probably like an olive oil type of thing. I'll look up a recipe that I know has all of those ingredients. And I have some leftover turkey, so I'll probably like shred it up, or I'll just leave it veggie. Haven't really decided. I know I had steak that I already bought, so I will buy another pack of meat today that I had in the freezer. So I transitioned it over to the refrigerator, and now I'll have something else. So I already have steak, and so I'm gonna do peppered steak with some rice. And so I'm writing down the ingredients for that. And I need soy sauce, but I do have ginger already. And I also need to buy, and then I have like additional things, just random things that I need. I need more tea options because all I have are this orange and spice. I was drinking this because I don't drink coffee. Yeah, and I really do like this. It's an adult thing. It's fine. I mean, I didn't want to spend the money, but it's fine. It had to be spent.
Well, you know what? You can take your time. You're not really in any big hurry. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I have to keep reminding myself, because I'm like, oh, I need this, I need this, and then I look at the numbers and I'm like, oh, do I need that?
Right, yeah.
So I just need to slow down.
That's why I said replacing stuff is really hard. You know, once you've already bought it, because you don't buy it all at once. You buy it over time.
I found a mixer at Aldi, and so I purchased it. It is cordless, and so you recharge it, which is really dope because I didn't have one, and I've been needing one. Got me some chopped kale. We talked about that salad. I randomly wanted some muffins one time, and I bought this. I already had a muffin mix, one of those little bag ones, but I'm gonna try this one because it requires a little, like, few extra steps, and I feel like that means they're a little more natural. But I do want to figure out a like healthier way to make blueberry muffins, but this is just for those moments where I'm like, I just want some blueberry muffins. This was on sale. Okay, I just wanted it. Now I found the most, look at these Island Medley. This has strawberries, kiwi, I think those are pineapples. It just looks so good. I said, oh, or no, those are mangoes. I was like, yeah, that's gotta come with me. And then this one, dragon fruit, mango. Okay, I'm like mango, dragon fruit, avocado, and passion fruit. Like, need. So I'm excited for that. My meat for the next time is gonna be lamb. Okay, period. And so I got 2 of these. Let's pray over that. Never have I ever made lamb, but you gotta try it sometime. Got me some peppers, Roma tomatoes, some more salsa. Got some Arm & Hammer. These are grapefruit. I'm gonna make some grapefruit juice. Got some more avocado, some oranges. These are the teas that I decided on. So this is an energy tea, vanilla spice. Okay, energy. So that's what I wanted, herbal teas. Raspberry leaf. This is really good for women, especially when we're on our menstrual cycle, but it helps with your uterus, and I'm really focused on my I'm really focused on my uterus right now, period. Okay, this is also really good for hormonal balance. There we go. I'm really focused on my hormones. This is really good for hormonal balance. Croissant rolls, just because you never know. Croissant. Gala apples. I got some mini bagel cinnamon. I have whipped topping or cream cheese. There we go. So I need to eat. That's why I'm struggling right now. I need to eat. It's literally 7:30, and I know I left before 3. And I talked on the phone with my aunt for about an hour, so I didn't go into the grocery store until then. And here we are. Got some eggs, $5. Got me some yogurt, nanas. I did get the cream and no sugar. Got my frozen pizza, my monthly frozen pizza, you know, for when I get hungry. Got me some beefless ground, soy sauce, pretzels. Let me tell you about Private Selection from Kroger. You don't even need Breyers for real. Get you that. And especially if you go in there, you can get the little pint of some raspberry sorbet. Period. That's all you need. And I can't tell you why I bought these black eyed peas other than the fact that they just sounded good. I don't typically buy black eyed peas, but here we are. Green beans. I typically just like buy frozen veggies just for like when I'm kind of flailing and like, I don't know what to eat, but I know I need some veggies. Got me that. The best chocolate chips. You cannot tell me any different. These were on sale, and because I got me, these are cream cheese flavored. Because I got the red velvet, maybe I'll make some red velvet cookies. Got my coconut water. This was a 12. This is a 12 pack, and I got it for $11, which will be really good for all of the fruit that I have. Some Texas toast for if I want some pasta. These are so good. These are a good alternative to Lara bars. 5 servings, so it's 5 of these in here. Okay, dope. I thought it was only 4. There are 5 in here, and there's 7 grams of protein. These are really good if you want some fruit snack-ish type thing, but you're trying to reduce your sugar intake. They only have 4 grams. Okay, I'm struggling here. 4 grams of added sugar. Got me some more eggnog. Vanilla extract, pure. And then I got my nutmeg and my thyme. I really love thyme. Garlic. And Cascade. This kind of just yelled at me, so here we are. I got these for when I clean the bathtub. Got some more of these because I need one. I need to change it out. This is for my calendar. And then some beautiful roses. I bought this as well, this wellness planner. It says you totally can. It yelled at me and I said, okay, I'm here. It says tab for quick reference, monthly and weekly goals, which it is not labeled, so it could be used at any moment, but there's 12 months. Workout tracker pages, goal pages, progress tracker pages, tips, a pocket folder, removable book. Wait, there's a lot of stuff. I didn't even know that. Okay, so starts off through references and your profile and stuff like that, but this is what got me. Okay, so we have yearly goals. This is at Aldi, by the way, okay? Body, home, mind, work, school, soul, finances, giving, relationships, fun, love. This year I want more of versus less of. Okay. Wow, like I didn't even see all of this part. Your life goals. Dream big, set goals, take actions. So these are like 5-year goals. Okay. Okay, this is where I started. Take a photo of yourself. This is a wellness journal. And then you like pretty much. So you have your quote, book of the month. Book of the month, word of the month. Fears to overcome. So now this is just January. And I get to say, okay, so this month I'm reading The Power of Bless and what is it? Something theater. I literally just said it, but I can't remember. I'm telling you, I need to eat. I need to eat. Word of the month. I've seen a couple words in there, so I get to write that down. Fears to overcome. Something new to try. Ways to help others. People that motivate me. Learn, finish, let go, create. And then I get to say 3 goals for my wellness. Now, wellness is not just physical. It's everything. You know the 8 dimensions of wellness? Very, very important. If you don't know, look it up. I'll put it here. Very important. And so then this is, so this month I want to, and then your exercise goals, inspiration, notes, and next month. So that's like, so this month, like I said, I'm not watching TV. So that's something that I can put on here. It's the consistency and reinforcement that I'm super excited about. And I put, if you guys don't use Notion, I started using Notion. Or if you do use it, well, you know what I'm talking about. I put on there to pay attention to what I'm doing, like plan my week out on Saturdays. So, or rather plan weekly is what I told myself to do. So with that being the case, I'm going to look at this, each of these, not only daily, but weekly, to really reinforce what it is that I'm doing. And I'm so excited. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. I'm a planner and I love organization. but I get overwhelmed. So sometimes, or a lot of times, if I love to write stuff down. That's the other thing. And so if I'm not able to really like write something down and essentially make it into this tree that tells me exactly step by step by step, it gets lost to the wayside because it just stresses me out. So I'm really, really loving this. And I'm telling you, like, this is day 6 of the new year. And it's like, there has not been one day that has gone by that I didn't feel motivation and I didn't like take that next step for whatever's coming. And it feels so good because it's like I get in ruts, and I've experienced ruts throughout these days, but literally I pull myself right out of it. So if every day I can feel 5 cumulative hours of motivation to do what it is that I'm setting out to do, it's gonna happen. Because I can tell you right now, last year I would do like, oh, I'm feeling it, and it'd be like a day, and then it'd be like 2-3 days out, and I'm just, you know, so it feels good. It feels good. And as long as I keep this up, we good. And I had a really good conversation with my aunt. I pray to really keep this energy moving into this year, like moving into tomorrow and the next day. And that's the other thing. I'm taking literally every day one day at a time, like one step at a time. It's not important. Like yesterday, a lot of stuff happened, not necessarily anything bad, but like it's heavy. Something that I put on my vision board for this year, I need to put these groceries up, is to be spontaneous. And when I tell you, I got hit with spontaneity 2 times in a row, and I was just like, is this what this is? You know, and it wasn't is this what this is? It was like a, because I mean, that seems like I'm upset. It was like a, oh, is this what, okay, I mean, that's fine, okay. This feels good, you know, whereas like, I know when I'm feeling resistance, it's because it's not really for me, but like certain things that are for my enjoyment but are different are definitely gonna cause like for me to say, like, take a step back. But the point of me being spontaneous is like, okay, but does it feel good? Like in this moment, how do you feel? Do you feel resistance, or does it feel like, I mean, is this spontaneous action gonna kill me? Is this gonna hurt me? Like, is this doing anything wrong to me? And if it feels like it's just different, then move forward. But if it feels like, I don't know about that, you know, pay attention to your intuition, of course. But and each time I feel blessed to have even been able to make that next decision, and it definitely was for my betterment. Like, so I feel good. I feel really good. I'm gonna put up these groceries, and I'm honestly thinking I'm in the vlog here because there's not really much more that I'm going to do today. Yeah, let me focus on eating. How about that? So yes, I will talk to you guys later.